Today we'll be looking at similar triangles. In my previous video, we started with similar triangles. And I said two shapes are said to be similar in my previous video if one of them is an enlargement of the other. Now, in my previous video, we solved length-related problem, and I said whenever you're solving length-related problem, you need a scale factor. And the kind of scale factor you need is called the length scale factor. Now, in today's video, we'll be solving problems on area-related problems and volume-related problems. So it means we also need scale factor for this. So when you're solving area and volume-related problem, you cannot use the length scale factor to solve an area-related problem. So you need area scale factor to solve area-related problem, and then you also need volume scale factor to solve volume-related problem. So what scale factor does is to take us from either a smaller shape to a bigger shape, or from a bigger shape to a smaller shape. Now, if we look at this question, the question says that the diagram above shows a triangular prism. Calculate the area of triangle RSV, calculate the area of triangle QSU, calculate the area of triangle PST, calculate the volume of each of the section A, B, and C. Now, because these questions we have here are area and volume related problems, so we need to get area and volume scale factor. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, RSV and QSU are mathematically similar. So I'm going to write QSU and RSV are mathematically similar. Now, they are mathematically similar because QSU is an enlargement of RSV. So therefore, if I'm comparing QSU with RSV, I want to find their corresponding side, given corresponding side. Now you can see that the length of for QSU, this length is 8 centimeter, and for RSV, this length is I'll say that again. For QSU, this length is 8 plus 8, which is 16 centimeter. For RSV, this length is 8 centimeter. So you can see their corresponding side. So what I want to find, in order to get the length LSF, let me use that as the length scale factor. Now LSF, in order to get LSF, now the longer corresponding side is US divided by the shorter corresponding side is, for the other shape, is VS. So US is 8 plus 8, which is 16 centimeter, over VS is 8 centimeter. So centimeter cancels centimeter. 16 divided by 8 is 2. So the length scale factor is 2. The length scale factor has no units. Now, the next thing we need to do is to get the area scale factor. Let me use A for area scale factor. The area scale factor means the length scale factor squared. The length scale factor squared. If I do that, so the length scale factor is 2, so 2 squared will give me 4. Now the volume scale factor, let me use VSF. To get the volume scale factor, I'm going to do length scale factor cube, which is 2 cube. So 2 cube is 8. So the length scale factor has no unit. Now, I want to compare PSV and QSU. I want to get the length scale factor for that in comparing that to PST and QSU are also mathematically similar. If I look at that, PST and QSU are also mathematically similar because PST is an enlargement of QSU. So I need to get the length scale factor. So to get the length scale factor in comparing PST and QSU, since they are mathematically similar, so this length is so to get the length scale factor, I'm going to say TS. The larger corresponding side is TS divided by the smaller corresponding side is US. So TS is actually um, 8 plus 8 plus 8, which will give me, okay, let me write it, it's 8 plus 8 plus 8. The other one is 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So I have 24 divided by 16. So if I reduce to the lowest, then 8 here, 3, 8 here, 2. So I have 2 half. I have 3 half. 3 half. So to get the area scale factor, it will be length scale factor squared, which is 3 over 3 half squared will be 9 over 4. For volume scale factor, I'm going to do LSF all cube, which is 3 over 2 cube, which is 27 over 8. Now, I want to solve the first problem. Now, the first problem says I should calculate the area of triangle RSV. Now, this is the triangle RSV. Now, this side is actually the triangle, so it has the base is 8 centimeter and the height is 4 centimeter. So I'm going to write to A, the area of triangle RSV will be half, the area of the triangle is half base times height, so half times BS times RV, so therefore half times VS is 8 times RV is 4, so 2 here 1, 2 here 4, so 4 times 4 is 16 centimeters squared. So the area of RSV is actually 16 centimeters squared. So let's move to the next question, which is the B part. Now the B part says you should calculate the area of triangle QSU. So it's still, if I look at QSU, this is the base, but I don't know the height. So I don't need to bother myself about knowing the height, because QSU is an enlargement of RSV. So all I need to do is that I'm comparing, since I know the area of the smaller shape, which is RSV, so I'm moving from the smaller to the bigger. And if you watch my previous video, I said if you're moving from the smaller shape to the bigger shape, you're going to multiply the smaller shape by the length scale factor. Therefore, the bigger area will get enlarged. If you're moving from the bigger shape to the smaller shape, you're going to divide the bigger shape by the length scale factor, then it reduces. So it's just a very simple thing to remember. So here, I want to find QSU, which is the bigger shape. Obviously, the area of the bigger shape will be larger than 16 centimeters squared. So I'm going to do, since I'm moving from the smaller, so I'm going to do area of this, which is 16, multiply by the length scale factor, the area scale factor, sorry, not length scale factor, because this is area related problem. So we'll go to here, the area scale factor is 4, so I'm going to plug in 4 here. So 16 times 4 will give me 64 centimeters squared. So that's pretty simple. Now to get the area of the other shape, so area of triangle PST. Now, if I want to find the area of triangle PST, I'm not going to use this length scale factor. Do you know why? The reason is because when I compared this shape, this QSU and RSV are mathematically similar, and PST and QST are mathematically similar. Because I said in my previous video, and I said that today, that two shapes are said to be similar if one of them is an enlargement of the other. So because I made comparison with PSU and PST and QSU, therefore I'm going to use this scale factor, this area scale factor. So now I'm moving from the smaller shape, which is QSU, to the bigger shape, which is PSC. So I said in order to get the bigger area scale factor, the bigger area rather, you multiply the smaller area by the length scale factor. So I'm going to use 64 multiplied by 64 multiplied by 9 over 4. This is the area scale factor, 9 over 4. So if I say 4 here 1, 4 here 1, and 24, 6. So 16 times 9 will give you 144 centimeters squared. So the area is 144 centimeters squared. Now we are done with that. Let's move to the D part. We want to find the volume of each section A, B, and C. So to get the volume of A, it's pretty simple. Volume of A. So volume of A, oh sorry, this is A, this is B, and this is C. Sorry. So the volume of A means RSV. So our volume means area times length. So I already know the area of A multiplied by the length. So the area, so volume means area multiplied by length. So the area of A means the area of RSV, which is 16 times the length is 3. So my answer is 48 centimeters cubed for volume. So now I'm going to find the volume of B. So the volume of B. Now the volume of B, I already know the area of A. So all of this is 3. This is 3 centimeters. This is 3 centimeters. So they are all parallel. So they are 3 centimeters. So all I need to do to get the area of B, I'm going to look at the area of QSU. So it should be area of QSU multiplied by the length. So area of QSU is 64 multiplied by the length. Should I do that this time? This is 12, write down 2, carry 1. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 1, 19, so 192 centimeters cubed. Now the volume of C will be the area of PST multiplied by the length. So the area of PST is 144 times 3. So 3 times 4, 12, write down 2, carry 1. 3 times 4, 12, plus 1, 13, write down 3, carry 1. 3 times 3, 1 plus 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, 4, 32 centimeters cubed. So this is pretty simple to solve problems on similar triangle. Thanks for watching my video. Please always subscribe on my YouTube channel. Always click on the like button. Please click on the like button. Thanks and God bless.